Yo, RVing peeps, it's Mikey B with Beckley's RVs. Are you tired or maybe bored of your standard RV lifestyle? I've got the answer for you, and it's behind me. Brand new Beckley Model I 294. You add those digits up, that's how many you're gonna be able to sleep. I'm kidding. This is an awesome big sleeping travel trailer that's gonna make your camping go to glamping overnight. Let's get into it. All right, so if you haven't heard of Beckley yet, you will definitely have this on your radar after today. And we're gonna start with the outside. The cosmetic aesthetic look to it by far separates it from everything. Anyway, so first up front, you're gonna have a tremendous amount of storage. Their baggage doors are huge, they're well insulated. So if you have anything in there that you have to worry a little bit about temperature control, rest assured you're gonna have you're gonna have things a lot better temperature controlled from inside. Anyway, so tons of stuff we're not gonna be able to go over today. This is meant to be just a quick overview, but you're gonna have a lot of battery disconnects, a lot of controls in this pass-through storage that'll be able to keep your camper well stored through the winter months. Again, really nice exterior look, a really clean look that Beckley has brought to this industry, which I love. Patio time, you guys, I got a huge awning here, and I don't know how far it spans, but it's darn near 20, probably 20 foot. Gonna get a lot of coverage, a lot of fun underneath of it. And of course, we can't forget patio time without our cold beverages. We have a dorm refrigerator here, quickly accessed, so I don't have to lug or track dirt and stuff inside. Patio time has to be extended with some tunes, right everybody? Don't see any exterior speakers, don't be alarmed. They're up underneath. It's really cool. They have some underglow lighting, a couple speakers up underneath, really radiate that sound and that vibe for patio time to accelerate, not accelerate, but to raise that bar. Again, clean windows, really nice look there. We're gonna have here at the entrance, I almost ran into, really nice long extended grab handle that makes security walking in that much better. And finally, we've got some really nice fold-up steps that are light. These are aluminum and a high density plastic that really makes putting those steps up away very easy. And last but not least, on the back end, storage continues up underneath. You'll see in a little bit, we're gonna get inside. Up underneath the bunk beds on this back wall, it's got a huge storage. We even have a little space over to the left with a cargo net. But man, I'm gonna stick 3 or 4 kids in there. I'm kidding, just don't, disclaimer, I'm not like that. But anyway, just really big storage, bulky bins or whatever you may need can get up there. We do have a receiver on the back end in case you wanna stow some bikes or something that may not perhaps fit in the vehicle. And of course, we're gonna have a backup camera to give us that visual back here to give us security backing up, especially if you're in a place that you're not as familiar with. Again, these are just some really quick exterior features on this feature-rich Beckley Model I 294. All right, so we're gonna take our camping lifestyle and make it glamping, and how this luxurious travel trailer that Beckley is bringing to us. We're gonna go through the floor plan and the features of this awesome 294 model. Make sure that you check out our website. We've got tons more pictures and details there for you. But as you walk in the door, to your right is going to be this awesome setup here with our kitchen, kind of on 2 sides. We've got an L-shaped kitchen, a lot of counter spaces you guys can see, but I love the amenities and just those extra features that they're doing. For example, we have a lot of 3-burner propane stovetops in these RVs, but as you guys notice, especially if you own a camper, the one in the front, 2 in the back, by the time you get a pot or pan on there, isn't a 3-burner stovetop anymore. This is more residential style. We've got them side by side, if you will. Really can get more pots and pans on here. And again, this robust residential style, what would you call it? Kind of like iron grate to really sustain, or I should say, what's the word I'm looking for? Sustain the lifetime of ownership. Of course, we've got a really wide microwave here, so we can get some of those big reheats in there if we want. And they've got a trash can as well as a nice drawer. And again, just the little touches that they're doing where you're gonna see a ton. But the paper towel holder, my gosh, I mean, how many campers I've owned that has never, one, had this, but two, where the heck am I putting the paper towel? I'm usually having to stow it or jam it in somewhere so it's not open up the door when I get to my destination, it's rolled out everywhere. Got a lot of drawers, a lot more space up underneath the kitchen. Maybe throw your trash can, another like recycling bin or something under there. Nice sink setup here. We've got, of course, a sprayer nozzle that we can pull out and the little drying rack just to save some of that counter space for coffee pots, things like that. Nice window here. I can just see myself checking on the dog, checking on the kids as maybe I'm washing up dishes or cleaning up, doing some prep work. The kitchen then extends over to here. Now you guys can see right now we don't have a table, right? No fear, there's a really cool engineered design that Brinkley has come up with. You pull this out, and I'm gonna save it just for time's sake, but you pull this all the way out, and you'll see here when we get to the bedroom, fold-up chairs that you can set up and make a dining. But if you're like me, I'm spending like 99% of my time outside. I've got my seating, my table, my picnic table, that kind of stuff outside. So it's really good space saver, but again, doubles down in case you need it on a rainy day. Got a nice electric fireplace below that, and it does put out some heat. Right now, you're gonna experience some cold temperatures, maybe some warm days in the fall and the spring like we're having right now. This is a great way to kick out that chill that might be in the camper. Above that is probably a bigger TV than I have in my house. Man, we're gonna be able to really enjoy some of those Friday night movie nights or whatever you may need. And again, another window on the patio side. I'm a big proponent for something like this. With so many floor plans, we don't have that visibility out there for patio time from the inside. I love it. Good job, Brinkley. As we move to the back, we're gonna have, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you're gonna be able to sleep a ton of people in here if you want. These are double-sized bunk beds, so you're definitely gonna get 2 kids, maybe even 2 adults. I'm 6'1", I'm end to end, so to give you an idea, again, if you wanna have some adults that come along with you, we can easily sleep 4 back here. And they all have some really nice storage. We have hanging closet up at the top. We have some drawers below that. Let me squeeze out of here, and they even put some cubby spaces in on the steps, which, and I'll tell you what, again, it takes a little bit of extra effort and cost to do it, but in the end, we as RVers are gonna love that kind of stuff. We do have pocket door here, so if you do need some privacy, especially if you've got some friends along with you, we can definitely close this off and make that a little bit more of like a suite, if you will. Sleeping extends off into this sofa. This is a really new, cool design. So much easier. A lot of those pull-out sofas, you either have to fight getting them up and out, or more importantly, take that extra weight. We're literally just gonna pull this straight out, and now we have another sleeping space for 2. It's on wheels, so it really takes all the weight and all the effort out of it. As you guys can see, again, lengthwise, we're gonna be able to sleep 2 adults if we need. As you put it back, just gonna do a little lift, and forgive me, this is one of my first ones, so hopefully somebody out there can comment, make sure I'm doing it right. But I think what you do is just lift up, and it basically, again, little effort to retract right back. Need more seating? Here's my spot. Right across from this big TV, theater seating, heck yeah. Got a cup holder, maybe even throw my remotes or some other knickknacks if I need. This is my spot. I don't know about you guys, but whoever's on the sofa, enjoy yourself. I'm gonna have a better time right here. As we finish off the, I guess if you want to call the kitchen area, we have a really large size 12-volt refrigerator door at the doors at the top with a cool little freezer at the bottom, so we can get a lot of stuff in there, especially if you're going to go somewhat full-time or going camping for a longer extended time. We've got a lot of space. And the pantry, I'm going to call it the pantry, a lot of storage here, as well as some really cool engineered, again, just those little touches, some drawers to be able to get some of those items maybe that are pushed in the back easier. All right, then we're going into, I guess you want to call it the walk-through bathroom. Again, we have another pocket door to keep some privacy here, but it's really spacious. So if we have the doors closed, we've got a really, what is it, 8-foot wide camper. So we have a big bathroom here. Nice touch with the backlit mirror here. Extended the counter space to throw some more toiletries. We've got tons of storage underneath for a trash can, as well as a little vanity to throw some of my toiletries. Excuse me. And then the shower, man, this is a phenomenal shower. It is huge. It's got a couple, or I shouldn't say a couple, it's got better controls for you. It's a glass door, makes, you know, splashing around that much better, so you don't have a curtain to deal with. More importantly, when you get back, it's easier to clean. Even a towel, like a couple towel racks or J hooks here, just to be able to get some stuff off, perhaps the counter, off the floor, put it away, along with a nice shelf overhead just to throw some extra, maybe toilet paper rolls and things like that. But to finish off, again, the accent lighting in this bathroom, other than the backlit mirror, we also have a light strip at the shower. So if you want to bring down some lights, I know my better half, she loves showering in the dark, so this would be awesome. She could kill the lights, maybe still have one on just to see what's going on. All right, bathroom. Going into the bedroom, again, just really nice touch with everything. Just, it looks great, it looks inviting, looks comfortable. We have our queen bed here. Each side has a nice lamp in case you're reading or doing something at night, just need a little bit of illumination. But check out the windows. We have a huge, vast window in the front to be able to let some natural light in. We've got a big window on both sides, again, add some natural light, as well as some windows to create some cross ventilation. This particular model does have a second air conditioner, so we have ducted air throughout with 2 ACs on a 30-foot travel trailer. You're going to be able to really chill this sucker down. We have a lot of storage overhead. We can tuck some maybe some bulky items there. Let me squeeze over on this side. And this might be hard to see over here, but again, more hanging closet space here, as well as a bunch of drawers here that we can fold up some of our linens and clothing items to get tucked out of the way. On each side of the bed, we even have some more storage here that we can stow a bunch of stuff. And the big kicker, this is something I think is unique to Brinkley, excuse me. Check that out. Now, of course, we've got this full of the chairs. Let me get these out of the way so you can really get the visual of how awesome this is. They started a drop frame storage that we have tons of space under there. Really cool, just a little touch again here with the clothes rack or whatever you want to call it. So that way we can hang some stuff here, and as we close it, it kind of just lays flat over top of whatever might be down here. But this is a really awesome design. So imagine you've got closet space, we've got overhead space, we've got nightstand space, and then this, my gosh, if you're a full-timer or really close to it, this is plenty of stuff to be able to make sure that you can take anything regardless of whatever weather element that you may encounter. So again, what do you think? Camping up to glamping in this thing? Yeah. Again, for the 2026 model year, this is the Model I 294. All right, so it comes in just a little under 35 foot. I think it weighs about 8,500 pounds. But anyway, make sure you check our website out for all the specs, for the capacities and such. My man John behind the camera's got tons of pictures for you to view as well. Hope you liked it. Give us a thumbs up. Again, new for 2026. It's a Brinkley Model I 294. Comment below. I'm sure I missed some things. Ask some questions. I'd love to get back to you with some answers, or maybe just your first impressions. We've had these for a little bit. Would love to hear what the RV community is saying. And everybody, show us some love. Smash that subscribe button. I'm Mikey B with Beckley's RVs. We'll see you at the campsites.